Welcome back, everyone, to Salvy Quinn. We're about to do the Shiveria circuit with the cute.
Who are we up against? Are we up against Wiggler?
Walrus.
I forget.
Wiggler? No, we're against these guys.
These guys? These fucks?
How would Wiggler... What are you thinking of?
Don't we race a Wiggler at some point in some Mario game? Like
A Wiggler?
Yeah.
You're thinking of Mario Kart Tour for the iPhone 15.
Now Wiggler's a new racer though in Mario Kart World now. So there you go.
Yep.
Well, actually, he was in 8 Deluxe.
Pauline.
Holly, they got the squad.
Cow.
Fish.
Fish.
Multiple fish, I think.
Fedora Mario.
Did we miss the start, or is the start down here? Hopefully it's down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. This just seemed like a race course already.
No, you just did a big loop. You're back where you're... Yeah.
Alrighty, good.
I think he's talked to Old Man Walrus here. Oh, we need one more racer. Ah.
Oh, I have to be someone. Is that right? No? I can't be someone?
Well, yes, but you gotta find someone without a hat. Oh, it's definitely this one.
Bitch.
No? What's he
Didn't I
say?
talk to you already?
One more racer will come out of the waiting room. What's taking so long?
Go get him.
Is he masturbating in the washroom? And Mario's like, I'm gonna go take his penis. This is very, this make me feel right at home.
Yeah, Canada?
This looks just like my backyard.
Right now. Today.
Race? I don't want to. If someone wanted to race, they'd be welcome to take my place. They'd be welcome to take over my body.
Here we go.
Reporting for duty.
Yo! Beat a bound.
Beat about.
Yo, shit. Oh my
Yeah, it
god.
gets lit.
Relax, dude. Holy fuck. Alright. Let's lock this shit in.
You don't gotta bound like that.
Alright. Yo, big man. I grew a mustache. Let's get it going.
We start the race. Yeah, I was just sitting there growing a mustache. I was just going.
I was just trimming it, getting it just so.
I hit the GTA barber. I found out the origin of Canada.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's a couple white boys, actually. But the name Canada.
Okay.
So, Jacques Cartier, you remember him?
I'm familiar.
From socials class?
Yeah.
Of Science-Humaine fame. He was sailing down the St. Lawrence and came in contact with a few indigenous nations, and he was trying to talk to them, and they kept saying Canada, which in their language means settlement or village, and they were saying like he was asking oh, where do you live or whatever, right? And
right.
And they just no one knows what each other's saying, and they're just pointing back to where they live, saying Canada.
Right.
It's spelled Kanata.
Oh.
So he interpreted that as being the whole area was named
that's
Canada.
pretty logical.
Yeah, and I was like, I
see the confusion.
That's just so that is probably how I would assume it.
Yeah,
came to me too. I feel like I've heard that story before, but with other nations as well.
Yeah, that sounds like it could have happened elsewhere.
The classic kind of you pull up on some folks and you don't speak the language and you
take their land. And,
yeah.
The rest is history.
The rest is yeah,
literally.
It's actually history. First place. 105.
Kind of crushed that low key.
22, 21, 21. Good lap time. What a race! You were like a supersonic snowman.
Sonic reference in Mario.
Holy shit! I like how the guy in second is crying. They're both.
They're just yeah, they look kind of done. This can't be happening. Mario popped out. He was in there,
what the fuck?
He's in there naked and shit.
Yeah.
Where's his fedora? What the hell?
Cappy.
Oh yeah.
Cappy is the fedora.
Right. Freddy has changed drip like that. Cappy's cool, man.
Yeah? Where does he rank on the Mario companions tier list?
Well, I just don't understand why he's not in Mario Kart World.
We got enough.
Yeah, should we just head out or
Let's do it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Fuck it, we
All right.
ball.
Yeah, type shit.
Because, I don't know, this world's fun. This area is actually pretty small, the area we're in right now. And then it's just Shiveria where we were. But look at that.
Beautiful. We crushed that.
Very quick kingdom. Flood is another companion of Mario, the jetpack in Sunshine.
Right, yeah.
The player 2 who can shoot star bits in Mario Galaxy.
What's their name? Luma?
your younger brother. Whatever your younger brother's name is. I remember I went over to when I was like, maybe like 10 years old, I had these family friends.
Yoshi?
That we would... What?
Companion of Mario.
Oh, yeah. He's S tier. Actually S tier. We would go over to these family friends' house to watch Arsenal versus Manchester United. Because they were Arsenal fans, we were Manchester United. And my dad and the other dad were super into soccer, and I was super into soccer too. But the other son was not into soccer at all, so he would not watch the games with us.
Right.
And then one time the game was over, he's like, "Do you want to play Mario with me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, fuck yeah, I love Mario." And he whips out Mario Galaxy, and I'm like, "Oh my god, this game looks so cool!" Blah blah blah. And then he hands me the remote. I'm like, "This is so exciting! Like, I don't have this game."
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Yeah, you're that like little thing on the screen." And I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "I'm Mario. You're that cursor." I'm like, "Okay."
Awesome.
And then he's like, "Yeah, you shoot star bits at stuff." And I'm like, "At what?" He's like, "At enemies." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then we start playing, and every enemy he just kills instantly because he's
Before you can shoot anything.
Yeah. And then I'm just like, I'm just watching him play. I'm like, damn. And he just did not like. He didn't click with them.
Yeah.
he was having the time of his life.
I'm sure.
Good for him.
Yeah.
He was
It's not often you get to have a player shooter two shooting starbits.
Yeah. Well, I think his sister never wanted to play with him for some reason. So.
I don't know why. That's weird.
Lunchy Kingdom, Lit Kingdom.
It is.
This is the Italian kingdom, for sure. I'm gonna go to Italy later this year, and fuck.
It's gonna be just
like where's
this.
the pig lava?
How do we get a Goomba over here? I think I killed them all.
Damn. It's okay. Oh, you do need a lot to get out of this. That was the same kid who... so that we would have been like, maybe like 9 or 10 years old.
Yeah.
A couple years later, I would be in the same class as him in middle school. And he was really into ASDF movie.
Right.
Which I want to rewatch sometime.
Reaction?
I would love to do a react because like some of them are classic, and maybe like a third of the class had definitely seen ASDF movie, but he was like obsessed with it, and he would just reference it constantly.
Yeah.
And again, not everyone knew what he was talking about, and the people who did like wouldn't want to.
Also do it with him, yeah.
No one wanted to admit they knew what
right.
weird kid was constantly referencing. So the first thing, maybe I've told this story before, but the first thing he did in grade 7, it's like September 2013. We've just started grades, or 2013. Yeah, We've just started grade 7, and the teacher, she's like, blah blah blah, it's French immersion, so she's like speaking a little bit of English, a little bit of French. She's like, yeah, by Christmas we'll be speaking entirely in French. That was a fucking lie. We were speaking less French by the time the year ended.
That's how it goes usually.
And she was like, any questions, any questions at all? And the guy puts his hand up, and she's like, yeah, what's your question? And he goes, I just wasted 10 seconds of your life. And everyone's just completely silent, and she's just staring at him. And like, he put more steak on it than I did. Like,
I believe it.
He wasted 15 seconds.
I've never met the guy. I could picture it so well. Like, just the type of the architect,
the artiste.
Yeah. I would be dying if secondhand embarrassment.
Yeah, I know. And we're just all just like, no way. And the teacher must have been just thinking, like, this is going to be the worst year ever. And it was, because, first of all, she did not finish the year with us. She, like, left.
Yeah.
Because we were too hard.
You mentioned that.
They brought in, like, a strict Quebecois teacher who, like, to, like, whip us into shape. Like, to whip the bad kids into shape.
Yeah.
And, man, the whole year, dude, was shit like that. And I'm trying to think of other ones, like other ASD. Oh, man, a classic. He would do this, like, once a week. He would stand up, like, just, like, the teacher's talking. And any questions? He puts his hand, or he would just stand up.
Yeah.
Everybody do the flop, and then he would commit to it. He would do the flop.
Okay, I can respect that.
Fully throw himself to the floor.
Yeah.
Like just the school floor, just.
Oh my god, man.
And that one was actually lit because it's like that's physical comedy.
Yeah.
It's like people can get behind that one, but man,
that's rough. Did anybody else ever do the flop with him like a single time?
Max, you know Max?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was friends with him. I mean, I was friends with him too a little bit, but like me and Max had the same birthday, so I've always been friends with Max because we're just like we're tight like that. We know what it's like to be August 14 babies.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, Max he had some other friends, but Max was definitely a friend of his, and yeah, Max would do a flop every now and then.
Every now and then, throw a dog a bone.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what other like classic.
Yeah, I don't even remember the wasting 10 seconds of your life one, to be honest. Like that doesn't ring a bell at all. Do the flop, of course. I mean, there's the whole song classic. And stuff. Yeah.
I think Desmond the Moon Bear.
Oh yeah.
Would get some love.
Yeah.
Every now and then.
Good. He deserves all the love.
Oh, we're about to hear the classic Italian national anthem in a second.
Giant bird eating the stew.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Wish I was a giant bird eating stew. Fuck, that'd be good.
Under the cheese rocks.
Okay.
I'm gonna add that to the list right now. ASDF movie reaction. If you missed the last episode of yours, I am shirtless right now, and I'm so happy I am because I just started to sweat like crazy.
Yeah, you're looking good too.
You lying?
No. Why would I do that?
I don't feel like I look particularly good. What was I? Oh, I was gonna add. I opened calculus. Yeah, I opened calculus.
Bro, school's over. Today was the last day, man.
Yeah, last day of school.
You don't have to keep grinding.
Okay, we've got best Vine compilation and ASDF movie reaction.
How just like all of them? Or
well,
just
they're pretty short.
Yeah, they are pretty short.
Here, hold on. I'll pull up.
Ooh, the party hat and the Joker outfit or the clown suit.
Yeah, 35 minutes. ASDF 1 to 15 complete.
35? That's longer than I thought. Actually, it's 15. That's more than I thought.
Yeah, hold on. Oh my god, yeah, 15 was 9 months ago. I've not seen that one.
Yeah, no, me neither.
14 was 3 years ago. I probably saw that one.
Seems pretty likely.
I probably saw that one. Yeah, wow. Okay, so we can watch the new one and then watch the old. We can watch like 15.
Yeah.
Or maybe we end with 15. Maybe we watch like 1 to like 6, like the good
and
ones,
then jump to
and
15.
then jump to 15.
Yeah.
Because yeah, I mean, I'm sure they're all fine, but
well,
those classic ones, I'll definitely
1 through 6 are like the ones we would have known from when we were
yeah, exactly.
Actually in the market for it, I guess.
I will. While we're watching that, I'll totally remember more. Be like, oh my god, he used to do that one all the time. Because it's just like, it's suppressed deep down in there.
Yeah, I'm sure. Ooh, the stack of cash. Bro.
For our currency, we have purple rotating tomatoes.
That's Italy for you.
We know what we got off the euro. England kept their currency. They didn't want to get on the euro because they like their shillings too much.
You go gambling? At least once.
Oh, this is classic. You just it's not gambling.
Oh.
You just have to hit it with your hat, and the strat is to go from the left side and throw it that way. Where do you see all the moons? So
Right,
after
okay.
the heart. Well, yeah, but
Well,
it's a little earlier, but yeah, that is the strat.
that is the
Well,
strat.
now we know
I
how
see
it works.
There we go.
Okay,
All
okay,
right, good.
Still alive.
Good start. There we go.
Oh,
Come on now.
Oh, damn.
Really?
It's gonna be like the frame the moon comes up. That's
Okay.
okay.
Perfect,
Okay.
perfect. There we go.
Oh!
Okay, last try.
No
All
way.
right, here we go.
There we go.
Line some shit up.
Hey.
First try. Close enough to gambling. I got my fix in.
Yeah, we should gamble.
We should.
We should go gambling.
Whatever gonna start uploading slots.
Ooh.
It's actually crazy how like
I'll add to the list.
list.
After best Vine compilation, we'll do slot. Oh wait, hold it there. Or whatever.
Oh. Would that have done something if I held it like this? Looks sick.
Sick tricks you could do in Mario Odyssey.
What the fuck is going on up here, bro?
Oh, Switch 2 happened.
Yeah, we got the whole direct for it.
Yeah.
What are we thinking?
Crazy they did no prices. Like
Not in the direct, but they've since mentioned prices.
for like the games and stuff. And
Well, the
they're-
Switch 2
What is
also,
it?
like $450, they said. But that's USD, I think.
So like $550,
Probably more, honestly. Plus, tax and shit.
$600. I'll look it up right now. Switch 2 CAD. What are you thinking for Mario Kart?
They really switched it up. Like, I gotta say that. It's not what I was expecting at all. I was shocked by how much they changed.
$629.99.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Yeah, I think the open world thing, like less tracks but they're bigger and
Yeah.
it's over the whole world. I think that's pretty cool. There's gonna be a lot of maps, and I'm a big map guy.
I like maps. Or, well, less maps, but more at the same time. I don't know. The thing from I've seen from them is, like, the in-between maps look just not really as good. So it's like, I'd rather just, I don't know,
What do you
not.
mean what do you mean the in-between maps?
Like, you know how
The maps while you're racing?
Well, oh, is that it? I thought I had to go through. No, because there's the maps, like the regular maps, but then you go in between every map also. Like, they're all connected, and to do a Grand Prix, you have to drive between every map.
Yeah, okay. Like, it's like you're going across the entire world.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like 4 different races.
Yeah, but the actual maps themselves look cool, but the in-between parts look kind of boring from what I've seen. But, like, obviously...
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I'm sure, because it's a racing game. There's going to be dead space. Yeah, I agree with that, but... overall, I think it's a pretty cool idea.
It is a really cool idea. I'm also, like, the fact that you can, like, just go open world and go wherever as a whole mode is pretty sick. I don't know how much I would do it nowadays, but, like, as a kid, I would have loved that so fucking much.
It's like GTA, but Mario.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, where you just, man, I need to cool my head. New DK game.
Yeah.
See, I thought
everything's $80 also.
Everything's $80.
I don't know. I don't think that's like that. People were flabbergasted by that price, but I was like, isn't it already pretty much like $80 for like main series? On any platform.
Well, for us that means it'll be like $100 now.
Yeah.
But games have been $60 or $80 for us for like decades now.
Yeah.
And so it's like, honestly, it was probably about time.
Yeah, like I wasn't surprised by that at all.
Okay, we got it.
I gotta bring him over there.
Bro, you're not doing it right. You see other guys doing it?
I do see that. I don't have it.
Oh, there we
I
go.
have my things attached though. And then also with the Mario, because it's racing between the tracks, it's like only one lap you're actually spending on every track, which is kind of like.
Oh yeah, there's no more.
opinion.
Yeah. There's no more 3 laps.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sure there will be different modes. Just from what we've seen so far, it's like you're spending more time on the in between than on the actual track at that point, which is like not exciting in my opinion.
Yeah.
But what do I know?
No, I'm excited to see how it works. I think it's a good like upgrade. It makes sense, I think.
Yes, totally. I'm still totally excited for it. I honestly wasn't really excited for the Switch 2 like at all, and then the Direct made me be like, okay, like it's cool. They got some stuff going on.
I'm so excited for the workshop that you have to pay for.
Yeah, not all of it was great.
That's crazy. That's just the tech demo, or that's like the instruction manual.
Yeah,
like it just telling you what the Switch 2 is, and you have to pay for that. Like that's crazy. And then the wheelchair basketball, which is like
kind of actually looked interesting in a way, but then
really,
also not. Like
it looked like the worst controlled game of
I
all
thought part
like,
of it looked interesting, but the only bad
this?
part was like how empty everything looked. Like it looked so dead. but the actual game itself looked like it would be kind
I
of
think just
fun.
the controls look abysmal. Like doing that constantly,
Maybe
it's like
the motion
why?
controls in general are really weird. That's so Nintendo. Like there's such a main focus point of the whole thing, and I was just watching that like nobody's gonna be doing motion controls like ever.
Yeah, maybe there's some games that'll be useful or whatever, but
Yeah, that's just such a like, classic Nintendo gimmick to be doing some shit like that.
they had to throw in something like that.
Yeah.
I think the wheelchair basketball, that's like that's Switch 2's ARMS.
Yeah.
That's what ARMS was, and ARMS is just so much better than that. Like I don't know, just personality wise as well.
Yeah,
It's
definitely
so
ARMS had a lot more personality. That's what I was saying with the wheelchair, what it looked like. First of all, I low-key laughed when it came on. Like, they have, the first thought that comes to their mind is to put you in a wheelchair. Like, kind of funny.
The mouse controls, yeah.
Um,
Wheelchair.
But, like, I thought, like I said, the gameplay looked cool, but just the game itself
Yeah, I was like,
really dead.
I mean,
like,
dunking will always be cool.
Oh, yeah.
Even if it's mouse controls wheelchair basketball.
Yeah.
But the DK game looked cool because kind of like what we're doing right now. You can like dig through stuff.
Yeah.
And it like saves what you did and all that. And I'm like, that's kind of cool. So that's kind of, I was totally expecting 3D Mario.
Yeah.
Mario Odyssey 2, I was totally
No,
expecting
new
that.
3D Donkey Kong. When was the last one that even happened?
Mario
'Cause they've
Star,
all kind of
Donkey
been
Kong
like
64.
they've all been 2D or 2.5D or whatever.
Yeah, no, it's like since the N64.
Yeah, and they gave him his movie design, which I don't know. It's fine.
It feels
Feels weird still, but I'm sure I'll get used to it.
It feels like 21st century kind of Donkey Kong.
What did I? All right, cool.
Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. We will catch you in the next one where we'll keep going in the Luncheon Kingdom, and let us know what your opinions are on Switch 2, whether you're copping it. Are you going to cop it?
Eventually, not right off rip.
Same.
Yeah.
No, it comes out when I'm in Europe, and I'll probably like, maybe by the time my birthday comes around, I'll be like, yeah, get me a game or whatever, and I'll buy this. Just maybe it'll work out, but I'm definitely okay for now. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Have fun. Hey, what's up?
Goodbye.